Hello Aries, welcome to Bow and Arrow Tarot. Before we get into your weekly love outlook, I'm just letting you all know it's the last couple days to enter for the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Deck and Guidebook Box Set giveaway. This is what I'm giving away this month on my channel, and every month I do give away a tarot or oracle deck. Some months I haven't, but I've been doing it more consistently, and I think this is like the 5th or 6th deck that I've given away. All you have to do is be subscribed to my channel and leave me a comment letting me know that you're interested. Okay, guys, that's it. You can leave a comment anywhere on any video. You only need to leave one comment. And so let's get right into it, Aries. We are going to look at your love outlook for March 29th to April 5th. Now, this is going to be a reading for a specific relationship that you have with someone. So let's get right into pulling out your romance angel messages first. This could be the one. And worth waiting for. All right, Aries, this could be the one and worth waiting for. Well, let's get right into your animal spirits. We want to see what kind of animal spirits are impacting this connection. The camel and the oyster. Wow. All right, guys, so two very interesting. We have fire and water for you, Aries. So before we get into them, let's go ahead and pull out your actual spreads, all right? I'm going to see what your spread for you and your relationship is first. We have your person resonating with 6 of Swords and you're resonating with 10 of Wands. They see you as the Star and you see them as the 10 of Cups. They see their role in the relationship as a 10 of Pentacles, and you see your role in the relationship as a High Priestess. We're going to pull more cards later on. These are just the preliminary sort of outline. 2 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. A lot of you who are cross watchers who watch all my videos, check out a lot of my videos, will know you've been coming across that 2 of Pentacles everywhere. And I wouldn't be surprised if you're watching other videos on other channels and other readers and that 2 of Pentacles keeps showing up. So let me just review your animal spirits quickly before we get into your spread. We got a nice spread here, right? Very, very loving. So the camel and the oyster. The camel is fire, the oyster is water. The camel is an individual who's very, very self-reliant, self-resourceful, very independent. This is somebody who also has a very calm demeanor in the face of a lot of anger. And, you know, if they're getting caught up in heated discussions or, dealing with energies that might be quite angry, quite hot, quite irritable, the spirit of the camel can really handle that. You know, they can really remain calm in the face of that kind of aggression. But more than anything, the camel has this ability to sort of go over very difficult terrain, especially terrain when there's not much, right? Where things are scarce, right? So I'm going to say if some of you, I'm going to say maybe Aries or your person is resonating with this energy, but this ability to survive without very much, right? And to rely on yourself. Now, the oyster is a beautiful animal spirit. It is the animal spirit for patience. And patience is one of the strongest virtues that anyone can have. True patience. The oyster has patience, and it is also the keeper of secrets, right? Oftentimes, of course, it is the animal spirit for having hidden treasures within you. Of course, we know that within oysters, there are these beautiful pearls, right? But the oyster's ability has this ability and determination. Its ability is connected to its determination. So the spirit of the oyster resonates in someone who has such strong determination that whatever they put their mind to, they will achieve it. They achieve it very gracefully. They achieve it through the patience and the just consistency of working at it. However, oyster personalities can also sometimes be hold on too tightly, right, to their abilities or to their dreams. They can become fearful of showing the world what they truly desire or wish for, right? They can become insecure, right? They can be worried about becoming vulnerable. And so sometimes oyster energy people become too clammed up. They become too sort of, you know what I mean, focused inward. So let's get right into it. This could be the one worth waiting for. We've got some really strong animal spirits. Let's see where your person is resonating with Aries. And we'll come back to that Two of Pentacles. Six of Swords and Ten of Wands. Well, your person is wanting to move towards a harmony, right? They're feeling a period. They're feeling certainly like they're feeling an energy of wanting to go into a period of harmony. So they may be desiring right now to like not engage in any arguments. There may have been some battles recently that they may have been caught up in that they've decided to turn their back on. This is like a real intentional move. So Aries, some of you, you know, whoever it is you're dealing with, it's someone who's really turned their back on a lot. And they've kind of moved towards an environment or a headspace of calm, of harmony. And a lot of that has involved them really turning their back on a lot of parts of their life, maybe people in their life or places or things they're used to doing. They've stopped doing that and moved towards a much more harmonious sort of outlook. And that's what they're resonating with right now. They may indeed be actually moving as well, or just turning, you know, just not wanting to go out or socialize as much and really working on the next stage of their life, which is a stage where they're much more in control of the type of people they're dealing with. Now you're resonating with 10 of Wands, and that's a feeling of you finally being able to unburden yourself, Aries. Some of you have been carrying some burdens around, some baggage. Because 10 of Wands, we're talking about the baggage that we carry that hinders us, and really realizing that a lot of your forward progression has been impeded by this baggage that you've been carrying around. And so you're realizing now you're kind of in this headspace of really wanting to let go. It could be that you're dealing with someone, Aries, who has made a decision to move towards a different type of life, right? A different lifestyle, maybe a different life, a different environment, one that's much more conducive to their mentality, one that's much more harmonious for them. And and they're going. And you could also be realizing that, hang on a second, you know what? If I don't lay down my baggage, I may not be going with them. This is a little feeling that I'm getting, but we're going to clarify with my other deck, with my cosmic tarot deck in a little bit. All right, so let's just look at how you guys see each other. Your person sees you as a star and you see them as 10 of Cups. And this is one of the reasons why I was thinking you're waking up here to a feeling of realizing that you may need to let go of some of the baggage you've been carrying if you're going to go with your person, because you see them as a 10 of Cups. So you're obviously very much in love with them. You know, you feel like being with them is a completion to your love life. This could be the one worth waiting for. This is absolutely what we would see in the 10 of Cups. That happy union, that you know, welcomes children. You know, when you're with somebody and you get pregnant, you're like, yay, instead of like, oh shit, I'm pregnant. You know, I don't even know if I'm going to stay with this person, right? Or, you know, oh my God, I got her pregnant. And we're like just kind of not even in this real relationship. 10 of Cups is that type of commitment and love where you are absolutely ready to move forward in life together, maybe even have a family together and all of that. And it's a real like, happy moment. They see you as the star, and they see you as someone who's very sort of, I'm going to say they see you as part of their dream or their wish for their life. They could also see you as the type of person who is really sort of, I don't want to say idealistic, but you have a desire in your life, right? You have a desire for your life. You have a wish for your life. You have an ambition for your life with that star energy. And this is how they see you. I think they see you with a lot of inspiration. Like you give them inspiration because you are a dreamer in a lot of ways. I mean, the star card is the card for the dreamer, but it's the card for the active dreamer. The dreamer who really works towards their dream as well. You know, always putting their emotion into it, their feeling, always checking in with themselves. So they see you as a dreamer, but I think this is a very nice feeling. I think it's something that also allows them to sort of expand their horizon for what they wish for in their lives. They're wishing for harmony. And you're seeing them as a 10 of Cups. So you're seeing them as associated with absolute love and You know, it's just that they give you a feeling of happiness, right? And you give them a feeling of being able to make their dreams come true. Now, here we have the relationship. How do you guys see your role in the relationship? They see their role in the relationship as the Ten of Pentacles, right? So, Ten of Pentacles is the person who brings the finance, who brings the financial support, who makes sure that everything is taken care of. Certainly the abundance is in. And for them to see themselves as this energy, I think this is definitely something that is weighing on them right now. Could be weighing on them. I mean, it's a happy, Ten of Pentacles means the abundance is coming in. Right now, we do have camel energy. It could be that your person is resonating with both. They're very, very self-reliant and able to weather difficult, scarce times, right? And they're also extremely patient and determined, so they can achieve almost anything because a lot of abundance is coming in. But it's nice because this is what they see their role as anyway. So they certainly, I'm going to say, see their role as the provider. You're seeing your role as the high priestess. So Aries, you're bringing the sort of, I want to say, the spiritual, intuitive side to the relationship. I feel like you see your role as a sort of, I don't even want to say like the spiritual component because you're both very spiritual people, but I think, you know, you feel like this relationship is a twin flame, right? And so your role in it is to be your part of the twin flame and to bring all of your high priestess energy, your spiritual intuition, your, you know, your expansiveness, your understanding, your emotion, and all of that to this, because I think you see this relationship as a spiritual connection and yourself as the high priestess in this. Right, so it's a very spiritual thing, right? Certainly, when we have Worth Waiting For with the two beautiful angels there, this is how it feels for you. Now, Two of Pentacles does indicate a lot of ups and downs, right? A lot of, I want to say, chaotic energy when it comes to finances or career or financial abundance or stability. And it could be that this week you guys are just dealing with a lot of that. And your person is resonating with this energy because they see themselves as the provider. But it may be quite difficult this week. Also, with that Ten of Wands, for you to be coming in with Ten of Wands, it could be that you are just this week making the decision that you need to make to go with them, because your person is certainly deciding to make a move. Now, I believe, of course, that they want to make the move with you, but at the same time, if you hold on to the baggage here and you don't let go, I think they will make that move without you, is what I'm saying, right? And so I think for you, it's like this is also a wake-up call that if I really want to be with this person and have this really complete love that I see with them, then you know, then I need to let go of some baggage. I need to sort of step to the plate, you know. It could be also here with the High Priestess, really learning, right? Learning some things going with inside yourself and listening to that inner voice could be also part of how you're seeing your role right now, because you're coming into this period knowing that you have to do some shadow work. You have to do some healing and some letting go here with that. So your person has Six of Swords, keeps coming out. We have and Ten of Pentacles. And you are resonating with Temperance and Five of Swords. Okay, so bottom of the deck, we have Ten of Wands. There's your Ten of Wands again. So it's a real period of letting go. Right? We have Ten of Wands here and Ten of Wands here in the cosmic deck. So that's reaffirmed, reclarified, right? And so Six of Swords, your person is resonating, and Ten of Pentacles. So we have Ten of Pentacles reaffirmed here, right? These two are both Ten of Pentacles cards. And then we also have the Six of Swords here. And Ten of Wands is reaffirmed. Six of Swords here. So your person is definitely coming into abundance. Absolutely coming into abundance. You know what I'm saying? And that Six of Swords energy is clarified again. That desire for harmony, but almost having a victory in that. You know, we have 1, 2, 3 cards that have come out as reclarifiers here. So your person is absolutely determined to move away, to move towards a horizon of harmony. And there's absolutely a huge amount of abundance that's coming in. I can't believe it, even the way they came out. Six of Swords came out right on top of Six of Swords, Ten of Pentacles on Ten of Pentacles, and down here at the bottom of the deck, we have Ten of Wands on top of a Ten of Wands. You're resonating with Temperance and Five of Swords energy. So there is a battle that you've been waging, I think, somewhere along the line with someone. And this may be the battle that is burdening you. There may be a responsibility, Aries, that some of you have. It may be a connection to a previous family or a previous responsibility, or it could just be that you have a responsibility or a burden. Like, I want to say, could be a burden. It feels a little bit like a burden because it feels like you're tied to something that's quite negative. But it could even be like the fact that you're responsible for an elderly family member who you actually don't get along with, but you want to take care of them, so it's a burden. Or it could be just some kind of battle that you're in with someone that you feel responsibility to, so you're kind of tied to that battle. You're coming in with temperance, and temperance is this energy for you of really, I think, wanting to be patient. I think the spirit of the oyster and temperance is it's similar. It's very close, right? You're being kind of very patient and determined and not allowing outside influences to move you in any kind of way. And that's very much the same with the oyster. But also the flip side of that is it could be that you're holding something inside of you back that really needs to come out. Or, and it could be that whatever you're holding back will help you kind of pull away from this Five of Swords. Five of Swords is definitely a battle, and it's a battle with somebody that you really can't win usually, because whoever you're battling with, it's a very negative energy. They're not going to play fairly anyway. This isn't like a fair kind of competitive battle. This is kind of an unfair struggle or power battle that you have with somebody, and that person battling with them just brings you lower and lower and lower. It's not an honorable battle. So a lot of times Five of Swords is associated with defeat, because usually what we end up doing is at some point you realize that it's not even worth being in this sort of energy connection with this person because it's negative, and you just throw your hands up and let them have the victory. You kind of move on, but you're moving on by really taking the high road. So this week could very much be about you and a certain battle that you're having that your person is willing to leave, but for some reason, are you willing to leave it? Because remember, here you have Six of Swords coming in, being reclarified. So there's definitely a move happening. Could be that you're unwilling to make that move because you're tied to something that you're just not willing to let go, right? You're connected to something you're just not willing to let go in some way. Just remember, you're dealing with someone who is your soulmate. Don't let them sort of disappear out of your life over this connection that you're unwilling to let go. This is very much about you letting go of ties to people, places, and things that have really become much more of a burden than a help to you. Right? Ten of Wands, Six of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, lots of tens. All right, you already have 3 tens represented here. So this is a stage of completion for you, Aries. And you really need to be sort of completing it and making that step. And you already know that this is what it all entails. Strong reading, strong reaffirmation and clarity cards. I love it. All right, guys, don't forget to let me know if you're interested in the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Deck and Guidebook. Just be subscribed to my channel. Leave me a comment. Don't forget to publicize your subscriptions. Go to your homepage. Go to your YouTube settings. And just make memberships or subscriptions. Make your subscriptions public so that people can see them. That's the only way I know if you are a subscriber, and that's the only way I can then add you into the drawing. All right, guys. But for right now, Aries, beautiful reading, strong reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share. But for right now, have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next week for your weekly love outlook. Bye-bye now.